Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Get Play Soon. Also, welcome to the episode 24 of Leetcode SQL 50 challenge. In the previous video, we have completed the problems under sorting and grouping. We have solved problems under various topics also in the Leetcode SQL 50. If you haven't watched them, then make sure you watch them. Now, getting started with the next topic that we have, advanced select and joins. So, the first question that we are solving today is the number of employee which reports to each employee. So, we will see for each manager, reporting means manager. So, for each manager, how many employees are there? So, for each manager, how many employees are working under him? We are supposed to find out. So, here we have employees table, we have employee ID, employee name, and the report to, which means that employee is reporting to which employee and the age. Here, we are supposed to write a solution to report the IDs and names of all managers, the number of employees who report directly to them. Also, we are also supposed to find the average age of reports rounded to the nearest integer. Also, it is supposed to be written in the ascending order of employee ID. Don't worry, we are supposed to return a lot of things in the result table. If you look at an example, you will understand. So, we are supposed to return 4 columns in the result table. Here you can see employee ID. We have 4 employees, 9, 6, 4, 2. Okay, here you can see Alice and Bob are reporting to 9. So, who is 9? Employee ID 9 is Hersey. So, Alice and Bob are working under Hersey. So, Hersey is a manager. Because we are supposed to return manager, we will return manager. Also, other things are null, which means Hersey and Winston are not working under anybody. So, now we will talk about Hersey. Employee ID, name, reports underscore count. So, reports underscore count is number of employees are working under Hersey. Alice and Bob, 2 people, right? Therefore, the value will be 2. And the last column that we are supposed to return is average underscore age. The average age between the employees. So, Alice and Bob are having age 41 and 36. 41 plus 36 divided by 2. And we are supposed to round it to the nearest integer. 38.5. Nearest integer is 39. That's why we will return 39. Now let's see one more example. Here in this table you can see employee IDs 1 to 8 and their names are given, the reports are given. Now you can see Alice and Bob are reporting to employee ID 1, that is Michael. So Michael is a manager. So Michael we are supposed to mention. Also Charles and David are reporting to employee ID 2, that is Alice. So Alice is also a manager. And you can see Eve is reporting to employee ID 3, that is Bob. So Bob is also manager. That row also will return in the result. Now for these 3 people, we are supposed to find the values of these 2. So Michael, there are 2 people. Alice and Bob are the employees. So the count will be 2 employees. And the average age will be 38 plus 42 by 2, that is equals to 40. Now for Alice, 2 people are there. Charlie and David. Charlie is 34. David is 40. 34 plus 40 divided by 2 is 37. And Bob, under Bob only Eve is working with the age 37, that's why 37. So this is how we are supposed to find. Now let's see how to write this code. But before writing code, you know that we have 4 columns. Employee ID, name, reports underscore count, average age, right? Employee ID, name, reports underscore count, average age. Now what we are doing is, we have only one table. In the table only we have employees and those employees only are working as manager also. So we are using self join. What is a self join? Joining the table by itself. So how do we do self join is by creating aliases. So we are creating 2 aliases, that is alias 1 is employee, alias 2 is M for manager. So we are doing join from table employees alias E, join from table employees alias M manager. Whenever we are doing join, we are supposed to join based on some conditions. So the condition will be from employee table reports to column should be equal to M dot employee ID column. So this table will be there, right? The same table we are duplicating. So we have 2 tables of same table. One table, employee tables of reports and manager table of employee ID column. These 2 will be matched. Okay. After that, we will group by. Why we group by is, we will see how many people are working. So here under Michael, you can see 2, right? So we are grouping by. What are we grouping by? Employee underscore ID. So we can understand for the manager, when we group by, how many people are working under him. And we are doing order by, so that we want in the ascending order of employee underscore ID, right? The result will be like this. Now let's see how to calculate. Once we join all these things based on reports dot to is equals to employee dot ID, what are we doing here? We will see which employee is working under which manager, and we are grouping by. When you do group by, we can see number of entries, and from that number of entries we can use this count function, count of e dot employee ID, so that we can see number of people, reports underscore count, 2 people, 2 people, 1 people. Now we are also doing the average of each, right? Once we join reports underscore 2, that is number of employees to the manager, and we group by, we'll get ages also, right? We can do round of average of column name, table name, alias name and column name. Then we'll get the average. And we are supposed to round it to the nearest integer. That's why we use this round function. First we'll do the average, and then we'll use the round function. It is quite simple only, but you need to understand how to write it, why are we writing it, everything. So that's why I gave you 2 examples also. I hope you understood this problem. I hope you understood the approach we wrote it. Thank you so much for watching till the end. But still, if you have any questions, make sure you comment below. That's it from my side. Bye bye.